Welcome back. You're still with us on Startup Street. Cashback and coupon startup CashKaro has bagged 130 crore rupees in a Series C round of funding led by Affle Global. The startup has now raised a total of 255 crore rupees and is backed by investors like Kalari Capital, Ratan Tata, Korea Investment Partners and others. Joining us now to discuss the fund allocation plan is Rohan Bhargava, the co-founder of CashKaro and EarnKaro. Rohan, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. You've raised 130 crore rupees. How do you plan to use these funds? It's going toward expanding your business, both in CashKaro and the other businesses that you have.
Absolutely. Firstly, thank you for having me on the show. I think, with all the conversations that have been happening around, companies laying off people, companies sort of trying to figure out how to get to profitability, I fundamentally think that this is an area that we play a very, very core part. While we talk about the use of funds, the core business value proposition that we bring to our partners, people like Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, Ajio, et cetera, is really about, can we solve marketing as a problem? Today, if you talk to most companies, a lot of the capital, a lot of the money that they're raising is really going towards how do they get customers at a cost that makes sense for them. And that is the fundamental problem that we're out to solve. If you think about how traditional marketing has been done, money is spent or customers are acquired on a cost per click model. And that is the fundamental status quo that we've defined, right? So we've said that, look, we need to move marketing from a cost per sale model, from a cost per click model to a cost per sale model. So we only charge our partners like an Amazon for sales, right? And not for traffic or clicks that we generate to them. Now, on the user front, what we're doing is we're allowing these users to not only discover lots and lots of different brands, but we're also allowing them to do price comparison, discover new brands. And then the big icing on the cake is on every transaction that they do, they end up getting a cashback. And that's the core value prop, right? And that is, I think, why this model works really well. And that is why, we have, been able to raise capital in what is a fairly tough economic market. Now, when you talk about the use of funds, when we look at the product that we have built, we're effectively giving you free money, right? We're giving you money for doing what you're going to do for shopping online. And the question we kind of constantly battle with ourselves is that why would every Indian shopper not use CashKaro? And the use of funds is really towards, increasing the brand awareness, letting more and more Indian e-commerce shoppers know that we exist. And that, just by using our wonderful platform, you can now get money back. Obviously, there is, it's important as we keep scaling and growing to get more talent.
Got that.
So it's really brand awareness, talent, and product. That's where the use of funds are going to be.
Rohan, briefly, if you could tell us about your financials. We know your revenues crossed about 200 crores in the previous financial year. Your GMVs are about 4,000 crores. Give us the near-term visibility, and also, is the company profitable yet?
So if you look at the last 2 years, we have grown from a revenue of doing about 100 crores to 225 crores as of last year. That's a 120% increase in numbers. Now we have achieved this number while keeping our loss number at 10 crores. So when we were doing 100 crores, our loss was 10 crores. When we did 225 crores, our loss was still 10 crores. And I think that really speaks to how we have continued to drive this business. We want to drive this business towards profitability. If I look at the current year and the trends that we're seeing, we're again seeing an extremely healthy run rate, and I don't think our losses will be greater than what we've seen in the past few years. So that's the current financial run rate.
All right. Now, can you talk to me about the kind of traction you've seen for CashKaro so far? You're looking to grow your user base from 20 million to 100 million over the next few years. So talk to me about how you plan to do this.
I think there are a few factors that play in, wonderfully for our thing, right? Now, obviously, having raised 130 crores, it gives us a lot of firepower to go out and use various marketing channels that exist to drive brand awareness. We also believe that a lot of the growth that we see right now through our business is coming through word of mouth, right? So when people use our product and they realize that there is actually a core financial benefit that they're getting by using us, they end up talking about it. The referral is probably one of our strongest source of new user acquisition. So somebody who uses our platform, gets money back, is now actually talking to their friends. It's a service that people want to tell their other friends about, tell their family about. So I think our path to growth is going to be one driven by the 20 million customers we have and getting them to talk about us, doing a lot of brand visibility campaigns that allows us to get to the next level. And then I believe that the network effects in our business will really start to kick in. People will start to talk about it on their own. So that's kind of the path that we see going from 20 million to 100 million.
Rohan, what's really your moat, though? I mean, it is a competitive industry at the end of the day. What kind of new products are you looking to launch with this capital that you've been able to get that'll set you apart from the others? Because, there are plenty of players in the market.
So I'll tell you how we build the moat, right? Today, when we look at the value that we're able to drive to our partners, so let's say if I look at a brand like Ajio, we're now a very significant marketing partner to them. Now, there is a certain marketing fee that we get, and some part of that is what we pass as cashback. Now, because we're hitting a certain scale already, our ability to command a certain marketing fee for them keeps growing. So anyone who starts to compete with us is starting from probably the lowest slab, right? And because, as the economies of scale kick in, right, we're able to create a significant moat there. Now, along with this, we've also built a number of other products, right? So today we have CashKaro as sort of the flagship product, but we've also now built a product called CashKaro. CashKaro is a product that is built on referral marketing. So what we're doing is we're enabling people to effectively use our platform to earn money. So for example, let's say that if you wanted to earn money so let's say for an influencer and you're promoting, let's say, fashion products. Today, how do you monetize that? How do you monetize that influence? And CashKaro is a platform that allows you to do just that. So you can effectively copy any e-commerce link, drop it into CashKaro, and it gives you a unique referral link. Now that opens up a very vast marketing channel where influencers are now effectively promoting our marketing partners. In addition to this, we've also moved towards the rural India side with the advent of something called CashKaro stores.
Right.
In this case, what we're enabling is people who are, wanting to be part of e-commerce, but they're not comfortable yet shopping online, or they're not comfortable making that online purchase. We've now built a massive network of almost 20,000 Kirana stores who enable this to happen.
So a whole host of products there, but we're completely out of time. And thank you so much for joining us on the show today, and we wish you all the best going forward.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
On that note, it is Friday and it's time to take stock of how the startup space fared this week in terms of new deals. 16 new deals took place this week, valued at over $270 million. Some notable deals include media tech company Amagi, which bagged $110 million from General Atlantic. Clean tech startup HygenCo raised $25 million from SBI Cap Ventures. Electra EV also got $25 million from GEF Capital Partners.
And that's not all. Lenders to SMEs Kinara Capital raised $24 million from British International Investment and Triple Jump, and D2C sleep tech startup The Sleep Company backed $21.3 million from Premji Invest, Ulterior Capital and Fireside Ventures. Overall, the startup world has seen over 1,000 deals this year, valued at over $22 billion. On that note, we're going to wrap up this edition of Startup Street. Thank you for tuning in, but stay with us. More news and updates coming right up after this break.